Scorpio, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for returning if that is the case. Today we're doing a reading for the first week of February, the 2nd to the 8th of February 2025. This is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus sign. So today we're using a couple of decks here. So let me just get started by shuffling a few of this to get started. And as I shuffle these cards, I would love to invite you to subscribe to my channel. It's completely free for you, and it helps me greatly to pass the word to other users out there. They could take great advantage of this reading, as well as to understand if you are enjoying these readings. Okay, so thank you so much for your presence, for showing up, for your support. Let's see, what do we have for you? We have responsibility with your sacred, with solar plexus. We have will with the throat chakra, and we have choice again with your solar plexus. Okay, so there could be something on your solar plexus here coming up. Let's just get here ready for the angels and ancestors. This is for Scorpio. Show me Scorpio, please. Show me Scorpio, please. Show me Scorpio. Show me Scorpio. Okay, let's get started here and see Scorpio. So we have mountains, interesting, with a responsibility. We have high priest with will, and we have broken arrow with choice. Okay, so let's get here into this reading and understand what is coming up. So we have number 20, responsibility. You see these two hands holding very dearly this beautiful new seed. So it's like taking very good care of a seed as you take of yourself. And this responsibility is even talking about your responsibility towards yourself, your growth, your development, your kindness, all of that. We have self-discipline, empowerment, reliability, fulfillment. And that's exactly what we're talking about, your self-discipline, how you nurture yourself, how you take care of yourself. This responsibility is talking especially when you have challenges in your life, because we also have the mountains, which says stand your ground. Okay, now remember, the mountain, normally you see what it's on the top, but you don't see what it's below, right? So there's always a big story below so that this one can rise up. And that's what I feel it's coming up here. Okay, you don't see when this was a little seed, you only see when the seed is growing and it turns into a plant, right? Into a tree, a flower, whatever it is. So there's a lot behind that happening under, and this is where this responsibility is showing up here. Okay, being responsible for all the actions and for how you treat yourself, because how you treat yourself is how you're going to expose to the outside world. Okay, very interesting, this for you. And then we move on into number 30 with wheel, with this beautiful turquoise here in the desert. Expression, assertiveness, self-control, direction. Now we're definitely talking about you, very strong. We have self-discipline, now we have self-control, and on the choice one we're also talking about free will, and here we're talking about will. So the cards are very much in tune here, and this high priest is intend and create. Now of course the direction here, it's like these turquoise go slowly but surely. She knows she's going to get whatever she needs to get, right? She's not in a hurry. She knows her pace. She knows her speed. She just knows she's going to get there. So she's not looking if there's someone else coming around, or, if there is a horse coming or anything like that. She's just focusing on herself. You see, expression, self-control, assertiveness. She's just focusing. And it's like this high priest, he's directing at a point, right? He's directing at a point, and that's the only thing that he's focusing here, is just to the target, intend and create. So, and the tortoise, it's also focusing on the target, where they want to achieve. Your cards are very strong about, you have to focus on what you want to achieve, not about if someone else is doing it, not about if someone else is criticizing or talking about what you're doing, but what you are doing. Okay, and then we have here choice with number 17. Number 17 can be important to you, or number 8, 178. And it says free will, courage, willpower, change. Now, this girl in this horse, she has the power to um, direct the horse to where she wants to go. Now she's here stopping at this sort of crossroads, looking at the arrows and see where she's going. She's gonna take one direction and go, right? So she has the willpower. She is responsible which way she turns, she's responsible for the consequences through that one because she picked it, right? So we're definitely talking about a lot about yourself and the choices that you make in your life. Now we also have broken arrow, embrace the energy of peace. Now remember, we are talking about all of this self-discipline, self-control, will, choice, and all of that. It's also a choice here and a decision for you and a responsibility for when you to understand when you need to embrace the energy of peace. When the broken arrow shows up, is that you need some time to rest. You need to recover. It's not just about go, go, go. Okay, the mountain doesn't come up straight away, it's just starting to come up nice and gentle. Okay, so that's a very interesting start with your energies there. And now we're going to be going here into the Greenwich Tarot. We're going to be taking 5 cards and we will clarify those 5 cards with the Rider-Waite. So let's connect with Scorpio. Let's take 5 cards for Scorpio, please. Okay. 5 cards. So we start with the King of Cups. What else do we have for Scorpio, please? Thank you. We have Temperance. We have the Page of Pentacles. We're going to be taking 2 more for Scorpio. 2 more cards. Thank you. The Sun and the 8 of Wands. Very nice. Let me just get these 2 on the floor. Okay. Okay, now let's just clarify and then we will dive in and see what is coming up for you. 5 of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, 2 of Swords. We need 2 more for Scorpio, please. 2 more cards for Scorpio. Thank you. We have the Page of Wands and 1 more card for Scorpio, please. 1 more card, thank you. The Ace of Wands. Okay, lovely. So let's start here with the King of Cups and the 5 of Wands. Now this King of Cups is telling me that someone is practicing their control of their emotions, okay? Because the King of Cups controls their emotions, they don't have emotions, they're just very much in control. So they're not going to be just showing up just to any person, okay? They are responsible, remember the responsibility, they take control, they have self-control, remember again here the cards. So they are actually making a lot of sense with the energy we have seen before. Now this 5 of Wands, what I'm feeling here is that there are people practicing. So this could be you practicing. Maybe you were in the past practicing your self-discipline and your self-control. Maybe because you know there's going to be some times in your life that you need, or it could be simply a matter of personal development here, okay? Now with the Temperance, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Yes, there are some healings that take quite a bit of time. The Knight of Pentacles, it's a knight that takes time. He goes till the very end of his project, but it takes the time. And this could be talking about a healing that takes time. Something that you may have started before and it takes time to come to the end, or you are about to start something. We're also talking about allowing yourself to blend into an energy, right? Like alchemy, right? You are practicing 2 ends, let's say water and fire, and you are blending them so that it becomes a, I don't know, maybe a potion or something, right? We could be talking about you connecting with the different parts of you, maybe the light and the shadow side, and becoming one. But that takes time. All the work that you have to do, it takes time. And I see you being patient with yourself, okay? Because Temperance also talks about being patient and allowing everything to unfold in their natural course of life. Moving on, we have the Page of Pentacles and the 2 of Swords. Now, this could be another idea that you could have, but this idea feels a little bit um, insecure, okay? Too vulnerable. Feels like too vulnerable. Or maybe you're not seeing everything clear. Of course, it's just the beginning of an idea, and you might feel a little bit uncomfortable with it, okay? Now, I would say here, pay attention and maybe even write down that idea, because it could come something very, very strong here that the moment that you open your heart, you're going to realize that the idea you had back there, it was the perfect idea. But at the time, you couldn't see it, okay? Because your eyes were closed, your heart was closed, so it was just your mind overthinking here, okay? Um, and then we come up with the sun and the page of wands. Now the sun is all about heat. It's beautiful. It's the most positive card. So there's a lot of positivity, receiving, and this receiving could actually come from this page of wands. Now this page of wands can be someone in your circle of friends. This could be someone in the workplace. This could be someone, but it feels like it's someone new that you haven't met before. And this person comes with some um, it feels like appreciation for you, okay? This person wants to give you something and they give you quickly, okay? They don't say, oh, I have this for you, like, there you go, right? It feels like an energy that it's very impulsive, but very, very positive. So stay open to that, Scorpio. And then finally, we have the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Wands. A lot of communication here, divine intervention, communication. The Ace of Wands, it's also called the Hand of God. So there's a lot of connection. And with the Eight of Wands, we're talking about connection messages, okay? This could be messages through social media where the universe connects to you from whatever you're looking at, or we could be talking about the actual channeling, understanding, going to meditation and receiving messages, all of that beautiful stuff here, okay? Now, just to finalize your reading here, which is absolutely beautiful, let me just get some extra 4 cards from the tarot as an advice for you. So let's see for Scorpio what messages we have. The Two of Pentacles, so it's time to find balance. You're going to be finding more balance in your life. The Knight of Pentacles, once again, so to me this is just a confirmation because the other one is here, that things are taking its time to excel here, okay? We also have the Hermit. Sometimes it's time, remember the broken arrow, it's time to just take a step back, go into introspection, finding yourself, and then you can come out in a very strong position here with the King of Wands, okay? Remember the last 2 cards was Eight of Wands and the Ace of Wands, and then we come up here at the end with the King of Wands, which is a very charismatic, powerful person that takes action, okay? When they feel it's the right time to take action. So that's my reading for you, Scorpio. Thank you so very much for being here, and until next time, have a lovely week. Take care.